Alright everybody, today we have this here Whirlpool. It's got some issues. They had regular screws inside those then inside the terminal block there. So I'm gonna have to change those things out because they were just jammed in. It was holding well, and then I already taken this apart. Well, I'll show you what I found. So I was already in this machine, but see right there, we already have some signs of some things happening. So the guy I got this from, they changed this heat element out, and these wires are kind of loose, but I think he said it pops this thing pops the breaker now. It's the problem that they were having. So I pulled this off while he was there, and if we look right here, this little dot, okay, not these, all of this stuff is like burned lint, okay? Let's get rid of that. But you see right here, and right here, these are dots where this happened. See this? This is a welded on piece of heat element. It is actually welded to the case. And if we look at this thing, you can tell it just never really turned off. So we have some black marks on the thermostat even here. So I don't know what exactly happened. I had a theory, and you can also see on this side, see how these are like a totally different color? They're not totally black because they haven't been on as much as this side. This side's been on non-stop. So I don't know exactly why. It might have been bent over a little and it grounded out immediately, and it's been grounded out the entire time, or I don't know. But anyways, so I don't know. This thermostat, I'm going to put a new thermostat, a new heat element. I do continuity tests to make sure they're not grounding. And then you shouldn't do this. I run the machine with the back off, and I watch the heat element turn off. Because if it doesn't ever turn off, then this is, grounding out. And that, basically what that does is it completes the circuit. And so, because this is conductive, so it will just stay on forever. Which can mess up your clothes, on top of obviously this issue. We have a bunch of burned lint down in there. So anyways, gotta break off the little welded stud here thing. So we don't want that sticking out anymore. Get that grounded out on the new one again. So here's what the new one looks like, right? Why? All right. I also noticed these were a little loose, so I'm gonna kind of hammer those down a little bit there. So we don't want loose connectors at all on these. Just sit there and ruin this wire. Okay, so now this is the test right here. Of course, don't do this, but continuity on your meter. Just touch the case. So test it. I'm going to test it, make sure it works. Then I'm going to touch one lead to one wire, one lead to the case. Same thing with the other. Okay, so we're good. No issues there. Would have been a hot dryer. Well, look at that. This heat switch is blown. Right? What about this one? This one's good. So I guess it didn't get that hot. It got hot enough to blow this one. But in the kit, we get a new one. We'll put that on. And it looks like they changed out all the other. These all look new from, because he said that other heat element was 4 months old. Big gap. It's 4 months old, but yeah, it's no good. It's 4 months old, but it's not good now because it's been grounded out. Come up here, this is not the right screws. Somebody put a, I mean, not that I hate that, I'd rather have those screws than the Phillips ones. That's not too bad. Pretty clean. Not too bad. It's pretty much normal here. Clean this bearings. Oh, there's another necklace or something right here. Alright, motor's pretty good. Now these are good. So, should be able to go back together. Test it.
One of my favorite YouTube channels, and one of the episodes.
Not sure at all. What YouTuber was it?
What?
What YouTube?
What am I called? Level Up.
Level Up? Sorry, I had to. It's hard to hold all this stuff so that the drum doesn't fall off. Because the drum will fall off and then I'll have to redo it. I had him turn the vacuum on, but then I couldn't turn it off until I got to a better state here. So hopefully that's pretty good there. Still sounds good. I'm gonna say that it is good. So we gotta also put in some new terminal block nuts. Okay, so put this guy back in here. So I have a lot of machines right now. Fortunately, that means I gotta leave a lot of them outside. Which I don't really care about, but the neighbors probably do. I don't know. If you're my neighbor, I'm sorry, but I need money because the batteries are gonna die. Oh, let me go. I'm gonna take these two screws out. Pull it out so that we can work on it. And I'm gonna take a pick and stick it down here and bend this up. I'm gonna bend that thing on all of them. Okay, so now it's got to push. It's got to push that way, and then it will come out, kind of out like that. Okay. There we go. Definitely got to make sure I throw these away. They will not work with anything. Now I don't think these came from a Whirlpool or a Maytag or whatever. These ones, I'm not sure, but they do have the fine thread, but they will work. You know, it is what it is here. This one's a little bit weird here. But it does work. Oops. Sorry, I dropped that bit on you. Try to put it in my mouth. Alright, I don't know what this is, but that should really be in there or in there, but I'm just gonna leave it. I think it's gonna be alright. Okay, so now we're good, right? Okay, so let's get a cord on it, and then we can test it. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'm just going to test it off camera and throw all this stuff away here. But Have a good day. Bye.